Hi, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Your Sunny Arches. And I am Your Sunny Arches. And today we're going to do a love reading for Capricorn men and Capricorn women for the second half of May of 2020. I already saw it. Give your relationship a chance. All right, Capricorns. May need to work through some challenges. What love messages do we have for Capricorn men for the second half of May of 2020? One more. Love messages for Capricorn men for the second half of May 2020. Okay. New love, wedding. All right, so you got new love coming your way. That's wonderful, and it can lead to a wedding. It says this situation involves marriage, or somebody could still be married. Okay. All right. So, Capricorn men, you could still be married, or this new love could be married. Says worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. One more, please. Okay. And children, your love life is being affected by children. So, the person that you're currently still married to, you may have children with them, or the person that this new love is was with, they have children together. Okay. Or as a result of the wedding, you could end up having more children. Right? There's always that possibility as well. But in the meantime, you do have new love coming. It could lead to a wedding. Okay. It is worth waiting for. So it's not something that's going to happen right now. And even when it does finally come your way, when this new person finally comes into your life, you might want to take it slow, not really run or rush right away. Um, and the reason for that is because there's children involved in this situation from whichever side for, you know, so you want to be mindful too of how this new relationship is going to affect your children, right? And how your new partner can will um, react to your new children. And last but not least, you have playfulness to recapture romance and allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Um, so let me see. So in order to attract this new love and bring it to you sooner, uh, there's going to be a need for you to have more of a lighthearted, playful energy. Okay. And you can do that by, meditating and praying, um, making sure that you know what it is that you want, right? Being there for your children as well, if you have children, or being ready to be there for your new love's children. Okay. Um, these are pretty great cards, pretty straightforward too. Um, so what we can do now, I think, is take a look at some advice cards to see what advice they have for you for this second half of May to bring this new love in and for it to lead to a successful conclusion, which could be possible marriage or a higher form of commitment. Okay, maybe you're just barely dating and you just probably want to make it exclusive, or you've been seeing someone exclusively and now you want to make it a serious established relationship. All right, we have King of Air, the Wheel, and the Sun. Wow. Those are some great cards. So your advice to you, Capricorn man, would be for you to embody the energy of the King of Air, and he is highly known for his ability to use his discernment to know what is best for him, right? To tell apart the real from the fake, truth from the lie, the bullshit from the real, and that type of stuff, right? Just discernment in general. What is it that's really good for you and what is not? And it says to speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. And I would say yes, I would agree with that. In order to be opened up to new love, uh, you need to have changed your perspective on love. So whatever you may have been going through in the past is now coming to an end. So that's why I said it could be that you were married, somebody's married, right? And that wedding is now coming to that marriage is now has a ended. It's something that was supposed to end. And as that ends, a new beginning arises. So you have a happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, and have confidence in yourself, right? So, with that energy that brings in the um, playfulness and a new beginning. Okay, you have the sun. Don't know. To me, it seems like it's beginning to rise. It could be setting. You have the sunflowers growing, you have the butterflies. So there could be some communication at some point. Um, but everything is going to be in a very positive energy. So I think that's in the end, that's more what the playfulness is. It's just your positive energy that you're going to um, have and exude as you interact with others. Okay. Let's see. I do definitely want to take a look, just clarify a little bit more on the wheel. Can we clarify the wheel? The advice of the wheel. We got two cards. We have four of air and three of air. So it's finally ending. There hasn't been much communication. There is going to be a reconciliation between you and a former partner. Um, through communication, but it's definitely to something where you're both going to agree that yes, this is over. Yeah, it's okay. We're cool. We're on good terms. We're gonna leave it be. You go your way. I'm gonna go mine. Right. So I think that's what that is. So if there's any kind of celebration, it would be a celebration of the fact that you're going to begin something, a new point, a new beginning in your life. All right, and can we get one more? Can we get a clarifying card on the sun? So the sun is just a lot of great positivity. So it's with this new love, it's going to um bring a lot of great energy out from you. We have the page of fire. Yeah. It says outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous. So news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So in this case, your new endeavor is going to be a new love. And again, yes, there may be children involved, so you want to be mindful of that and respectful of the children, whether they be your own or that of your new significant other. Um, but you're going to be somewhat impulsive. You're going to want to be more playful. You're going to want to communicate everything that you're feeling and all the things that you want to do, and that's absolutely wonderful. So definitely, it's going to be welcomed, and you know, it's going to be welcomed by this new person, this new love. Okay, so make sure you save this energy for them, and I can't help it. I'm smiling here. I'm really loving it. It's just a lot of great positive energy, and I think as long as between the two of you, there's just honest, open communication, being clear of what you expect from one another, what you want from each other. I think this can go definitely lead to an even possible marriage or a higher level of commitment. Okay. Also, it could be if they may be willing, they may not willing, but they may even want to propose. So that is also a great thing. Okay. All right, Capricorn men. That was pretty straightforward, but it was a great one. I loved it. And we're gonna head over and start the love reading for Capricorn women. So Capricorn men, if this is where you decide that it's time for you to go, I wish you the best of luck. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments down below. All right, so now we're gonna move on. What love messages do we have for Capricorn ladies for this second half of May of 2020? Love messages. Ladies. I saw that deception card. Love messages for Capricorn ladies for 2020. One more. Okay. All right. This one wants to jump out. All right, so we have religious factors, healing family issues, romantic feelings, and I want to put before that this one. I didn't realize they had flipped over heart to heart conversations. Okay, which makes sense. One more, please, for Capricorn. Whoa, yeah. And pay attention to the red flags. Ay, ay, ay. Remember, I saw that deception card, right? Yeah. You may have your eye on somebody. I think this is more for someone who is probably dating or single at the time. Just because you're dating doesn't mean that you're in a committed relationship. You're dating. You're freely open to see as many people as you want because you're getting to know everyone, right? Until you find somebody that you believe is the best match for you. So that's why I include dating. So you could be either single or you could be dating. And there's someone that you are very highly interested in. However, there are certain differences that keep you apart from one another, specifically religion, but there could be many other things that can go under this religious factors, right? Because we do know that even in when it comes to religious beliefs, there are many restrictions on what is considered a relationship and appreciated by a higher superior authority figure, right? And all of that depends on what you believe in, whether you're Catholic, Christian, Muslim, Hindu. I'm trying to think. I really don't know. There's so many religions in the world. So whatever it is that you believe in, okay? And this has possibly caused a rift between you and family members, right? It says, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe you had some issues with your parents because, you're really interested in this person. You may even be dating them and your parents are like, no, why would you do that? You being with this person is an embarrassment to us. Maybe you're not on the same social class, social economic class. Maybe could be different races, right? It could be how do I make this politically correct? LGBTQ type of relationship and your parents are not for it. Um, their parents may not be for it too. It could be, it could be any of those kinds of things that restrict you, possibly even prohibit you from having a happy, loving, genuine relationship, right? So a heart to heart conversation is needed to be had where you honestly discuss with each other what it is that you're feeling, what it is that's been going on. Um, because your romantic feelings are real and they are worth exploring. So you really do have love for one another. You really do have, well, maybe not love. It could be love, may be too strong of a word, depending on where you are in the, relationship ladder, dating, single, married, separate, whatever. Um, but your feelings are worth exploring. But you have to forgive your parents or forgive your family members for whatever their beliefs are, and just remember that just because that's what they believe, it doesn't mean that you have to abide by it. It is your life. You do make your own choices, and you have to make them as best as you can for yourself. Okay, Capricorn ladies. And last but not least, you do need to pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So, someone is wearing a mask. That means someone is being deceptive, sneaky, and that is not good. Remember, I did say, oh, I saw the deceptive card at the bottom of the deck. Excuse me. And I think what that is, although you're going through all these issues here, it may have affected your relationship, um, and it may have caused your significant other to want to start looking in a new direction. Okay, there are feelings. You do have feelings for one another, but I think you really need to, when you have this conversation, ask them if there's anything that you should know. Right. But let's take a look at some advice cards for you ladies. So let's see what love advice. There we go, Nine of Earth. Uh-oh. What love advice do we have for Capricorn ladies for the second half of May of 2020? Love advice for Capricorn ladies. Well, the Magician. So it could be that at this time you are single. You have the Nine of Earth. Usually that's a very single, independent woman. Right? You're enjoying life's little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So that's wonderful. You're really out there doing your thing. And then you have the Magician, so that means that you're gonna be you as you are in this energy of the Nine of Earth. You're also going to need to manifest what it is that you want. You have the tools for it, right? So now use those tools that you have to bring forth what it is that you want. And I think part of that would be the boundaries that you may have to set. Then you have the Ace of Fire. One more, please. And the Ace of Fire is an exciting new opportunity. So you're definitely going to get something new coming your way, right? And this is something that you're going to manifest into your life by dealing with whoever you need to accordingly, all right? And the Sun. So you have a lot of new beginning cards. You have the Magician, the Ace of Fire, and the Sun. Even the Sun is representative of a new beginning, a possible birth of a child, which could also be birthing of your new endeavors. Okay. And since this is a love reading, it could, you definitely have a new you have manifested this new passionate relationship into your, or you're going to manifest them into, into your life. You want it to have, you have, like I said, you have the tools for it. In other words, you know what you want, right? But you got to heal all of this first. And once you've healed and you've had the conversations you need to have, then you'll be able to have that energy of the nine of earth, right? And you have a lot of great cards, so in the end, things are definitely going to go in the way that you want. You just want to be mindful of how, whatever red flags that are there. I think I may need one more, and I wanted to give advice on those red flags. I mean, I don't see an ending, I see beginnings. Well, you do have an ending, the sun here, right? Because the 1 and the 9, if you're into numerology, 1 and 9 equals to 10. So 10 is an ending, a completion, right? So, okay, we'll take it. So you have 5 of earth, the emperor, and the 8 of fire. All right, so the red flags are the fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and uncertain self-employment. So paying attention to the red flags, I think you need to be mindful of what may or may not be going on around you. Okay? So, yeah, you have the Emperor and you have the 8 of Fire. So, there is going to be communication. Be careful because you may be on the verge of losing out. Yeah, that explains all the ones, new beginnings. So you may be on the verge of losing your employment. All right, or your self-employment is not really doing so well. It's not going so well. So you're gonna have to take a new avenue. Okay, the Emperor and the 8 of Fire. So you're gonna receive a communication, perhaps from a boss, some type of superior or authority figure in a higher position, and they are gonna communicate this to you and really soon. All right, it could be 8 days, 8 weeks. All right. So be mindful of all that. And just be aware of who's around you. Hopefully you're not trying to date your boss. Because that could be part of the religious factors. That huge age difference, the whole, yeah, dating the boss type stuff, all that is somewhat taboo, even in this day and age. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just, as they say, it's never really great to mix business with pleasure, right? So, you do have a lot of great beginnings. Your red flag is that you may be losing your employment. You are going to receive communication of this. So, Capricorn ladies, I really do. You do have the tools to begin something new. So, if you haven't already, I would recommend that you do so. So when this comes along, you'll be already set and prepared. Alrighty. So until the next time, I hope this helped you out a lot. Please let me know how this all resonated with you. And I look forward to seeing you on the next time. Take care. Bye.